Welcome to Shad's Guitar Show. Whether it's the gear or the players who made the gear famous, join me each episode as we discuss all things guitar. Well, hey, what's up everyone, and welcome into Shad's Guitar Show. And this is going to be my first mini episode. So what I've decided to do is I was doing 2 episodes a week for a while. And they were generally, anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes. But I thought what I would do is go to a once a week format for those and make them a bit longer in the 15 to 20 minute range. And sprinkle in these mini episodes from time to time in between the main shows that kind of, just keep you interested and keep you having something to listen to. And they'll be pretty short, 3 to 5 minutes tops, but they'll just be kind of a bite-sized look at a certain topic or whatever. And hopefully you guys like this. Definitely comment and let me know. And we'll try a few of these and see how it goes. And today we're going to start it off with a conversation about headless guitars. Today we're taking a look at one of the most polarizing guitar designs ever created, the headless guitar. Some players think they're futuristic masterpieces, while others just can't get past the missing headstock. But regardless of where you stand, there's no denying that headless guitars have become a serious part of the modern guitar world. Although there were a few experimental headless instruments built in the early 1900s, the company responsible for bringing the concept to mainstream was Steinberger in 1979. Ned Steinberger was an industrial designer, and he introduced a radically different guitar that eliminated the traditional headstock altogether. His guitars featured graphite composition construction, compact bodies, and a tuning system built directly into the bridge. It looked like something from science fiction, but it solved several long-term standing problems with conventional guitar designs. Throughout the 1980s, Steinberger guitars found their way into the hands of major artists like Eddie Van Halen, Alan Holdsworth, David Gilmour, and Sting. Their sleek appearance fit perfectly with the high-tech vibe of the decade. Today, the headless guitar has experienced a major resurgence. Companies like Strandberg have arguably done more than anyone to popularize the model's ergonomic headless design. Even companies traditionally associated with classic designs, such as Ibanez, have begun experimenting with headless instruments. So why would someone choose a headless guitar? The biggest advantage is balance. Removing the headstock significantly reduces weight at the end of the neck, virtually eliminating the chance of neck dive. The guitar feels more centered on your body, making long practice sessions or performances more comfortable. They're also lighter and more compact. Without a headstock, the overall length of the instrument is several inches shorter, and that means it fits more easily into overhead airplane bins, smaller gig bags, and crowded stages without sacrificing full-scale playability. Another advantage is tuning stability. Because the strings travel in a straight line from the bridge to the locking nut or string clamp, there's less friction than on a traditional headstock with angled string paths. Combined with bridge-mounted tuning mechanisms, many headless guitars stay in tune exceptionally well. The compact design also places the instrument closer to the player's body, which many musicians find improves ergonomics. Companies like Strandberg have taken this even further by redesigning neck profiles, body contours, and upper fret access around human biomechanics rather than recycling the tried and true conventional guitar designs. Of course, headless guitars aren't for everyone, and some players miss the visual elegance of a classic Fender or Gibson headstock. And replacement strings can sometimes require a slightly different installation process, depending on the bridge design. But for many modern players, especially progressive rock, fusion, metal, and technical players, the practical advantages far outweigh the unconventional appearance. Perhaps the biggest lesson of the headless guitar is that tradition isn't always the final answer. By questioning one of the most recognizable features of an electric guitar, builders like Ned Steinberger proved that innovation can lead to instruments that are lighter, more ergonomic, and remarkably functional without sacrificing a great tone. And whether you love them or hate them, headless guitars have earned their place in guitar history, and it's safe to say that they're here to stay. Thanks for listening to this mini episode on the headless guitar, and if you enjoyed it, please share it with a friend. Also, leave a 5-star review wherever you're listening. Make sure to subscribe to Shad's Guitar Show on YouTube, and follow me on Instagram. And never forget that the best guitarist is the one having the most fun.